Hi Aries, this is your November 18th through the 24th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you this week. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Aries. For some of you, it's not exactly brand new. Alright, so we got the World clarified by the Emperor. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Three of Wands clarified by the Ten of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Fool with the Eight of Wands and the Lovers. And we also have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, maybe another Aries actually, or absolutely any zodiac sign. So I was looking at this spread, Aries, and I kind of see what's going on. Most of the spread is all about you and what's going on inside your head. It's like what I see here is you're going through some kind of a process, through some kind of a thought process, and eventually it's like you're going to be like a computer, a supercomputer that needs a little bit of time to process everything, to process all the information, and then there's going to be an output, like a result, a decision, right? And you're going to come up with this decision. You're going to decide to say yes, to move forward. That in turn also involves some kind of an ending. The ending could simply be you ending, you finishing going through that thought process. But I definitely see you going through something and saying yes. All right? And I apologize for the computer analogy. All right? The World, the first card that came out is clarified by the Emperor. The Emperor is your major arcana card. Right, Aries? Since this is your reading, I assume that's you, unless you're dealing with another Aries. The Emperor, if we forget for a second the Emperor is your major arcana card, yeah, the Emperor could be like somebody who is a future husband or future spouse figure, so perhaps the Emperor is somebody you're dealing with, but it strikes me as if it were you. This is you, right? The World could be a card of an ending, right? Or it could be a card of someplace remote. Or both, right? Perhaps this week you're ending something. And the thing about the World card, it's not an ugly ending. It's not a terrible ending. It's a happy ending, all right? With the World card, something comes to an end and something better, happier is about to begin for you, right? A new cycle of your life, much better, much happier cycle of your life is about to begin. I don't know what you're ending. Like I said, for some of you, you could be ending your thought process. Perhaps you're dealing with 2 people and you're deciding on one of them. Okay, for others of you, if you guys are at a distance, the distance will no longer be present because there isn't going to be any distance. Maybe you're moving, they're moving, both of you are moving. Okay, perhaps some of you are retiring. Right? The World could be a retirement, right? The retirement for most people is a happy end. Whatever the case, right? The Ace of Swords right next to it. And the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. 2 aces. I think both of them belong to you, right? The Ace of Wands is a fire sign indicator. You're a fire sign unless you're dealing with another fire sign. But the Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. All right. It's also a card of clarity. So this week you'll be crystal clear about what's going on, about what you need to do, about whom you can choose, whom you're choosing if you're dealing with more than one person, or what you're choosing. Okay. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning. The Three of Wands right next to it is definitely a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and that decision is final. So you see how there's this, like I said, there's this thought process. There's this process you're going through. The Ten of Cups clarifying the Three of Wands. The Ten of Cups is a card of a family, commitment, marriage. As a matter of fact, that card is called the Happily Ever After card. So this is what you're deciding, that yes, with this particular person, you can have your Happily Ever After. Okay? Perhaps, like I said, for some of you, it's not exactly a brand new person. If it is a brand new person entering your life, it'll be a very quick thought process. All right? For some of you, perhaps for the 2 of you to be together, something has to go. Something has to end in your life. But you're going to be happy to let it go. All right? Because this person is definitely somebody you see yourself with 10, 15, 20 years from now. or you will see yourself with. All right, I hope this makes sense, Aries. All right, in the potential outcome, we have the Fool, the Eight of Wands, and the Lovers. The Fool is also your major arcana card, Aries. All right, so you're in your own reading at least twice. The Fool is also a card of maybe letting go of something. The Fool could be a card of taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. The Fool could be a card of like a breath of fresh air. All right, maybe you're free to proceed. Maybe you're now free to move forward. All right, the Eight of Wands in the middle is a card of travel, right? Some of you, again, could be traveling this week or getting ready to travel, getting ready to move. It's also a card of communication, a lot of communication. And my favorite way to interpret that Eight of Wands, it's the Cupid's arrows card. Speaking of Cupids, the Lovers right next to the deck could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Lovers is a card of a choice, but so late in the spread, I don't really see it as a choice. Perhaps it could be a choice as to where the two of you want to live together exactly, or the choice of a wedding venue, something like that. Right, the choice of the names of your future children together, if that is still an option for you. But at the same time, the Lovers is, in my opinion, the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people, right? The Lovers could be the love of your life, okay? So it's like you will see a clear path towards commitment, towards marriage with this person. You may even think of this person as the love of your life. There's definitely an amazing connection between the two of you with the Lovers. All right, really happy for Aries. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Aries, this spread is for you. We have the Six of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know, these are such great cards. I did not even have to clarify anything because I think I know what's going on. You're going to some kind of an event, a family-oriented event. It could be your family, somebody else's family, right? But you're definitely going to celebrate, right? For some of you, it's a wedding or an engagement party. It could be a housewarming party. It could be someone's birthday who is in your family, baby shower, you know, one of those. It could be yours. It could be your baby shower or housewarming. I don't know. But the Six of Swords, the first card that came out, it is definitely a card of going. In this case, right? The Four of Wands and the Three of Cups, this is where you're going to. The Four of Wands is a card of, in this case, a family-oriented celebration, all right? And the Three of Cups right next to the deck is a card of a celebration, okay? The Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, it could be you and your person. If you're going to somebody else's wedding, for example, it's those two lovebirds. Yeah, this looks and feels very celebratory, very happy, okay? So I think even if it's not directly related to you, you'll still be happy celebrating, Aries. Don't overdo it, by the way. Don't overdo it. We have Three of Cups here, the Two of Cups, a lot of celebration, a lot of raising glasses. So don't overdo it. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Six of Wands. We have Death. We have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Swords. And we also have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Scorpio. So here's the deal, Aries. Somebody here, an ex, thought of a new way, a new trick to lure you back in. And they're coming in, and they're so sure, so full of themselves that it's going to work. Okay? And it's going to be up to you whether you're going to allow this to work or not. Death card in the middle is a Scorpio major arcana card. We are still in the Scorpio birthday season. Right now, perhaps you're dealing with an evil Scorpio. Right? If you are a Scorpio cross-watching this, and if you don't have any bad intentions to lure an Aries back in, it's not you. Alright? Perhaps it's another Scorpio who maybe thought, oh, it's my birthday, I'm gonna invite Aries to my birthday, and then, be a little bit dishonest about that. Right? For others of you, Death is simply a card of an ending. Okay? Death is a card of an ending. Because the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Six of Wands, yeah, they're gonna do something and run away. At the same time, this is them coming in with a new trick to lure you back in, to trick you back in. The Six of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Swords, yeah, they're sure it's going to work. They feel good about this strategy. They feel good about this deception. All right, the rest of the spread, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Cups, devastation. 3 cards put together, devastation. Okay, Aries, so even if it's not Scorpio coming back, be careful, beware of whoever is coming back. They're gonna lie to you. All right, they came up with some kind of a strategy, a dishonest strategy to lure you back in. So be on the lookout of something like that. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Aries. We have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Ace of Swords. And we have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. To be or not to be, that is going to be the question, Aries. And from what I see, the answer, the universe is suggesting that the answer should be to be. Whatever 2 options you're facing, and if one of them is a no and the other one is a yes, it's most likely a yes. Okay? Yeah, even though I do see you stressing over it, like really stressing over it, for whatever reason. You will have your own reasons, right? You can't all be stressing over the same thing. It all depends on your situation. But I do see you like trying to decide, should I do this? Should I not do this? Should I go? Should I stay? This and that, right? And the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Ace of Swords, this is a yes. This is a yes right there with those 2 cards. The Ace of Swords, as a matter of fact, is one of the yes cards in the tarot deck. The Wheel of Fortune is a start of a cycle or maybe a restart of a cycle. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune is also a card of relocation. It's a card of maybe literally going somewhere, or for most of you, starting something. Okay? Literally starting something. And the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it is a card of work, business, and finances. So yeah, take it to your consideration. I think I see the universe is suggesting for you to do this, to start this, to go for this. But you do what you gotta do, Aries. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aries. But I think at this point you're already expecting it. That is, of course, if you just watched the previous spread, because it's a repeat of the previous spread. Alright, the work, business, and finances spread. We have the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Wands, and we have the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it's virtually the same thing as in the previous spread. Yeah, the Ace of Swords is here, it's a yes. The Queen of Wands clarifying the Ace of Swords, that's you. I assume that's you. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. To the left from the Ace of Swords, these are all Pentacle cards, right? The 3, the 4, the 7, the 3 of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, cooperation. The 7 of Pentacles is a card of waiting, so I think somebody's going to be waiting for you to make up your mind, to make a decision. The 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck is similar to the 9 of Swords we saw in the previous spread, and I think this is you kind of stuck, trying to make a decision, right? Should I do this or should I not do this? And for the second time, the Ace of Swords shows up. Yeah, the answer, if you want it, there is no major arcana cards here. So that's exactly what I was talking about during the previous spread. It's going to be up to you, right? But there's going to be an offer. Somebody's going to be waiting for you to make a decision. And the Ace of Swords is a yes. Alright, Aries, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week.